You know how weird it is to attack somebody because of what they're wearing on their head? You'd never expect somebody to be assaulted in the streets because they had a snapback or because they were wearing a do-rag. But in this case, a woman sent me a text. She reached out. She said that she'd been on her way to work and she'd been attacked because she looked like she was a Muslim, because she had a headscarf. A man was shouting abuse and even throwing things at her. She was on her way to go and work in the NHS, to go and mend broken bones and actually broken children with the pediatrics. But you wouldn't know that just by looking at her and assuming all these things on the basis of the color of her skin or where she's from. Now, in the UK, there's freedom of speech. So, of course, anybody can criticize any religion. But what about when it starts becoming about individuals, about people, about generalizations, about muddying the waters between an entire school of thought thousands of years old and somebody who is just trying to get on their way to work? According to UK government statistics, British Muslims make up about almost half of religious hate crimes in the UK, despite only making up about 6% of the population. We know, according to polls by ICM, British Future, and many others, that British Muslims identify strongly with Britain. They feel British, but it seems that many British people don't necessarily feel the same way. But are they judging them on the content of the character, of the things that they do, the things that they say, or because of what they've heard, because of what social media algorithms have pushed about them, about the fact that the richest man in the world can share a movie about Muslims being killed, about immigrants being attacked, and we all just carry on like it's okay. Now, looking at this woman, you wouldn't necessarily know that she cares so much when it comes to British Jews being attacked. You wouldn't know that she cares so much about the poverty in the street, that she's volunteered to feed the homeless. But people shouldn't necessarily have to prove that they don't necessarily agree with every element under what somebody thinks about a religion for them to be treated as a human being. So we have a problem in the UK about treating people so quickly based off assumptions that we make about them, about allegations and things that other people have said without even knowing them ourselves. But that's just what I think. And I think it's important for people to not just educate themselves, to push back when it's safe to do so, to learn self-defense when they can to protect themselves, and to make sure that these incidents are not just ones that people witness as bystanders, but ones that people take action to correct in real time. Are you a bystander, or are you somebody who gets involved?